Okay, good morning, everybody. So, I'm an idiot. I forgot to buy new coffee. I went out to the store last night, and I picked up some other things at Walmart, including this Mr. Clean that smells like Gain. And really, I mean, when you take the top off, it really does smell like Gain fabric softener, which is great. Hopefully this will help my house to smell a lot better. You know, I have linoleum and hardwood floors throughout the whole house, so I'm going to mop that down today, and hopefully it'll freshen up the whole place. It's not a really strong smell, just smelling it out of the bottle, but, you know, maybe when I put some hot water, it'll suds up really good, and I don't even know if that's the way you say it. But hopefully when I'm done mopping the house, it'll smell like that. The other thing I bought was this awesome pillow here, because I've needed a new pillow. All of mine are going flat. It's a Cool and Crisp by Serta. I love my pillows and my blankets and my sheets to be cold, especially my pillow, so I thought this would be perfect. It's a kind of a material that I've not felt before, but even the material feels cool. So hopefully that'll be a good pillow. I cannot wait to try it out tonight. I'm going to snuggle up with this thing. But anyways, I forgot to buy my coffee, so I'm going to have to go back out today and do that. So I got my water this morning. It's not coffee, but whatever. So what I wanted to talk about this morning is that when I woke up at my girlfriend's the other day, Joel Osteen was on the TV. And I don't watch him all the time, but I do sometimes when he's on, because he always has a good message. He always has good advice and just a really positive outlook on everything. But this particular morning, he was using the analogy of basically weeds in your garden. And what he was comparing that to was the kinds of people that you surround yourself with, and whether they are conducive to you realizing your best self, staying positive, and producing results in your life. Nobody looks to produce negative results in their life. So if you have a bunch of people surrounding you who are just negative all the time, and who, whether they talk you down, or if they just talk life down in general, or talk down the world, you know, all of that just brings you down and prevents you from growing. And that's why he was saying it was like weeds in a garden, because, you know, if you're trying to grow fresh fruit and vegetables and you have all these weeds just choking the life out of all that stuff, you can't produce anything. So you have to weed your garden. You have to rid yourself of those negative people and the negative surroundings in order to enable yourself to flourish and to grow. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to totally kick people out of your life that are like that, but you really do need to stop associating with them on a regular basis. You know, on Facebook, they have this thing where you can go in and you can unfollow people. I unfollow people all the time. If they are just constantly posting negative things, or things that are vulgar, anything that is just negative and not conducive to my positive day, I will go in and unfollow them. That gives you the option to not see what they're posting all the time, but you don't have to unfriend them. Because really, some of these people, they are my friends. I just don't like what they had to say. And I don't think that's such a bad thing. You know, nobody agrees with everybody else 100% of the time. And let's face it, especially on Facebook, you are just barraged by negative stuff all the time, and stuff you don't want to see. Even if it's not negative, even if it's just like these jokes and chain letters and stuff like that that are meant to be good, nobody wants to see that crap all the time. Nobody wants to get those messages all the time that say 99% of people won't forward this. You know, nobody wants to see that stuff, and even though it's meant in a positive way, it comes across negative because you're like, what is this crap? Stop sending it to me. Get out of my face. So, you know, even things like that, it's like you need to find a way to block that kind of stuff from coming. Directly tell those people, stop sending me this stuff. And like I said, if you have those people who are just talking negative about just everything around them, life itself, the world, you, anything, go and unfollow them. And yes, this does stretch past Facebook. I mean, if you have friends who you physically hang out with on a regular basis and they are just dragging you down, you need to cut that rope. You don't have to like chop them off right now and say, bye, I'm out of here. But you do need to find a way to distance yourself from them and situations and environments that just like I said, are not conducive to what you are trying to accomplish in your life. And the other part of this is that you can kind of take this to check up on yourself and ask yourself, am I being positive? Am I being negative? Am I putting out negative vibes? We all need a shoulder to cry on sometimes. We all need somebody to listen to us, just to, whine and let off steam sometimes. But ask yourself, am I taking advantage of that? Do I contact this one certain person all the time just to lay it on thick? Because there are certain people who are better at listening than other people. And sometimes you can just kind of vent about things, and that person will make you feel better just by listening. But keep that in check. Make sure that you're not bringing them down by constantly contacting them with all this negative energy. Look at the kinds of things that you post on Facebook and Twitter and other social media, and ask yourself, am I constantly posting negative things? Am I sending out those stupid chain letters that nobody wants? Am I helping to make a better positive environment on here? Or am I hindering it? Am I putting out stuff that nobody wants to see? And am I talking down the world? I think that's pretty much it. Without going on and on and on, I think you guys get the idea. If you are surrounded by people, environment, situations that bring you down, you need to get yourself out of those. And you also need to check yourself and see if you are making anybody else's environment a bad, negative thing. Everybody has their own problems. Everybody is trying to accomplish different things. And it is totally unfair for anybody to ever hinder what someone else is trying to accomplish. Okay, I'm going to shut up because I have a lot to accomplish today. Wherever you guys are waking up, whatever time it is, make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else, pay it forward, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.